on the Thailand High Impact, which is used to be an extremely rare and scarce car, but for this year, the 2025 Mainline, she got a re-release, which is amazing, but a major variant compared to the China variant, which we will get into depth very soon. So, High Impact had a lot of history. Like last decade, she was released a bunch of times. Like first, she was released with Jimbo. There's a screenshot of that in a 2-pack. And then she was re-released plenty of times in 2018, but then her prices went so high. But in this year, in the but she did get a mini racer in 2021. Got a little darker compared to the 155 scale one. But in this year, we got the Thailand one with the 155 scale one and got very, very dark. So here's High Impact. Her official artwork we got since Cars 3 came out. Not the Mainline though. Screenshot of that. Her steaming look. High Impact, other language. You can get Rusty's McQueen, Jackson Storm, Cruz, Ramirez, and Cam Spinner. I feel like that Cam Spinner will become a peg warmer. And Rusty's McQueen is the only stock card that he's been released. It's sad that there aren't any stock cards around, which is unfortunate. So, however, the Thunderhollow line, the Thunderhollow Demolition Derby characters are a very unique add to the collection, though. Like, the models are very unique, though. And this is Mattel, so without further ado, let's open her up. So here's High Impact. I don't know about this Thailand variant, but there are some screenshots of her appearance. She is the Cars 3 Thunderhollow Demolition Derby character as a background character. Appeared in the Thunderhollow Demolition Derby when McQueen and Cruz were training for the final race for Cars 3 in the Florida 500. When Miss Fritter, RV, and Dr. Damage were the big ones that were going to attack McQueen and Cruz, were the big ones. The background characters were eliminated, unfortunately, which is quite sad. Not only that, she appeared in Driven to Win, along with Broadside, Bill, and Airborne, I believe. But I'm not too sure about that. So without further ado, let's review High Impact. Here she is, looks happy. Nice outline. The green and stripes reminds you of the Roosevelt CTA. Green and orange line, the elevator version. Credit to Subway Nut for the photo. Really nice matte finish. Cosmic Knot. Steve's Tool Barn. 12. 5550151. Steve's Tool Barn on the back. Orange bumper. Long wheels. wheels don't bend. I thought they would bend, but nope. U06, 6th week of 2024. The number 12, just like the Roosevelt bus, which is very, very interesting. What a unique connection. This is so interesting. The orange rims are on the front. The green rims are on the back. Steve's. The windows are metal, but the eyes are not metal, unfortunately. Like most of the Thailand cars. The grille and the headlights are green. Nothing else much to say, but let's compare it to the China High Impact, which is lighter. So the green and orange is lighter. I reviewed High Impact last year for Memory Monday. Let's get out the mini racer, which is kind of rare though, but you can see her buck teeth. The mini racer is a little bit darkish. So here are the high impacts that Mattel has released. So which high impact variation is your favorite? Mini racer, Thailand, or China? I have to go with China because it's all metal. Plus, the China one is super rare, but what is yours? Let's get out Brad Wilmer because their models are extremely similar. This is the Thailand Brad Wilmer that was released in 2022. Brad Wilmer is a race friend, appeared in the Los Angeles 500 with a Piston Cup souvenir, the green Piston Cup trophy. Let's get out Bill with the Pixar ball. They have different expressions, obviously the paint jobs and numbers. Let's get it. Let's just compare the ones that have stripes. So let's get out Pushover. He reminds you of a tiger. Pushover was last released 2 years ago, I believe. But, oh wait, he was canceled though. Last release was in 2019, I believe. I feel bad for this guy. I'm sorry, Pushover. Let's get out T-Bone, which was released in 2021. I think I was the first person to find the Vietnam T-Bone in the store. He is so bent, but he has the same model as High Impact, but so bent. 45. What's interesting about T-Bone that there's the 45. Reminds me of US 45. 95th Street from the east side of Chicago to maybe to Wheeling, Illinois, which is quite interesting though. 45 Dead End, which is quite cool. Tailgate, which was, she was re-released in 2023 though. Not one of my favorites though. Airborne, not a fan of her or him. She was re-released last year, but a big peg warmer though. Let's get out Cigarette. She's more overlooked. Might review her for the 4th of July or the Team Bumper Say review. If you have any ideas for the 4th of July, if I should review the Team Bumper Save or Cigarette, let me know. Here are all the stripes for the Demolition Derby team that has been released. So which one is your favorite? For me, T-Bone, because of the US 45 symbol from Chicago's east side to Wheeling, Illinois. So honestly, I am never a fan of high impact. Oh wait, I like high impact because of, reminds you, like I said, she reminds you of the Roosevelt Green and Orange Line stations. Let's get out Fishtail because they were both released in 2025. I have reviewed Fishtail on my last Demolition Derby video. They are both Thailand variants, like I said. First Thailand variants released in 2025, so I think this will conclude for this review of High Impact, and I hope you had a nice Memorial Day, everybody, and I took a 3-day break on my channel, and hope you enjoyed this review on High Impact. And I know I reviewed High Impact last year on Memory Monday Season 6 in March of last year. So I hope you enjoyed this review on High Impact from Case here. So the one card that I need to review from Case here is Chill, but I'd rather do it with Manji, Yokoza, Kindy, and Chill. But nothing less. I hope you enjoyed this review, and we'll see you next time, and goodbye.